Lord Zuluon has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
Ready yourselves. Takeovers from here on out are absolutely essential.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Gotta be quicker. Take it. See it. Tables
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Take this. Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take it. Take this. Take this territory is ours. Take this, rough. Let's go. Now. Take this. Take this. Take this. go. Gotta be quicker than this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours. Take this.
I don't see the fighting ending anytime soon.
This town has gotten bigger.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking.
Louis Bu has been defeated, and Yuan Shu's power is waning. Clearly, this leaves Yuan Shao in Ji Province as our greatest threat.
It's said that he has finally prevailed over Gong Sung Zun, and so now controls all 4 of Hebei's provinces. That makes his faction the most powerful in the land. There is no doubt what he will seek to do next.
Gain control over the Emperor.
We have also been preparing for a final confrontation, but we are hopelessly outmatched. If we make one false move, they'll overwhelm us with their superior numbers.
Oh? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Saying that we will be overwhelmed if we make a false move suggests that you believe we have a chance of winning.
Lord Goja.
I agree with you. No matter how strong Yuan Shao may be, there is a road to victory.
I'm glad you think so, but could you explain what that road is?
Essentially, it comes down to the difference between Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao insists on finding the ideal solutions to problems, and so he is overly cautious. Of course, that can also be a good thing. In times of peace, it might make him a wise ruler. But in these chaotic times, I believe decisiveness is more valuable than prudence. And most crucial of all, Yuan Shao is known to disfavor those who point out his weaknesses. A flaw like that in someone leading such a vast army is bound to create discord.
A fair point. So, are you suggesting he isn't worth worrying about?
I wouldn't go that far, but I do believe there is a more dangerous enemy out there.
You mean Liu Bei?
Lord Cao Cao has a fondness for him, so I shall say no more.
What is Liu Bei like?
You were with him for a long time. I'd like to know more about him. So all the stories say. But it is folly to help anyone and everyone. A man with no backbone is unworthy of our trust. Cao Cao seems to think Liu Bei is capable of great things. If he is indeed comparable to Cao Cao, then we must crush him before he gains strength. And if he becomes a heartless monster like Louis Bu, all the more reason to destroy him. Frankly speaking, no. I have to assume that he may be planning something. I heard that while he and Cao Cao dined together the other day, a crash of thunder took him by such surprise that he dropped his chopsticks. And this man is meant to be destined for greatness. Of course I would be suspicious. But at least I now know that you think highly of him. I suppose I'll have to decide his worth for myself.
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
Finally found myself a job.
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Now I see. Thank you for the report.
Sir!
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears there is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
We had heard murmurs here and there, but I see we're a step behind you. It appears this plan is coming together under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers. And they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator. It was Lord Cao Cao's decision to offer Liu Bei our aid.
And given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad. Your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much. It is unlikely he will return to Shu. And so our war with him will begin. This may be difficult for you, but we ask that you be ready.
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei.
We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
Liu Bei's forces are small, which makes them quick. While Yuan Shao has your focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Then we will attack Xiaopei to shake Liu Bei from his seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
What does peace even look like?
More and more people are losing their families.
The castle's imposing visage is the
Let's begin.
Yes. I agree.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Victory on the battlefield is...
Now go. Conquer Xiaopei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. Be expedient. Have no mercy.
now.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers.
The enemy officer
Liu Bei's
has been
forces
defeated.
will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it.
Take the...
So, let's test that theory first.
Let's go. Start the advance.
The enemy is targeting the floodgates then. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all. Our allies,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such unyielding spirit. A formidable foe.
Take that. Aggressive. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Home. I shall allow none of you to set foot inside. The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy is feared in being used in an attack.
So, push things back to even ground? Still,
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Down. Let's go. With his indomitable vigor and his refined sword art, Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal this day.
Now, sorry to have kept you waiting, Guan Yu. I managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Guan Shao.
take this.
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
Now we can strike back against Cao Cao. Forward march!
Tables, my brothers. Now it's time for a counterattack.
Enemy is near.
Far beyond my capabilities.
The enemy officer has been defeated. On the battlefield as always.
Good. He's here too.
Looking rough.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
The enemy officer
Now
has been defeated.
Let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
March forward.
So my brother was the target all along.
The floodgates, or Liu Bei, Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle gates. With such a cunning plan, we can use their oath of brotherhood against them.
The floodgates are taken. The castle will be bound to fall. The defense of the castle is in your hands. I was sorting to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now!
Take this. Oh boy, you really
enemy
are
officer
amazing.
has been
I'm
defeated.
glad you're with us.
I will not allow your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack.
Good. It worked. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Not hold out for much longer. I am ready.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Tables
No choice but to retreat. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I see it.
Here's the resistance is futile. Things may not end well for us at this rate. I leave the rest up to you.
Such tremendous skill.
Stay sharp.
I cannot ease up even for a moment.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
I leave the rest up to you. saw this victory before it even happened.
I think I've reached my limit. The best I can do is live on to fight another day.
Prepare yourself, Liu Bei. The day will strike you down and end in misfortune you have caused. Take this.
Apologies. Just when I must fall back.
See it all.
I cannot afford to fall here.
What? The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle.
I must leave this battle in your capable hands. Take this.
The resistance is futile.
Take this. I'm starting to get fatigued.
At this rate, what's next? I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease. Take warning! Cao Cao's forces are inside Xiaopei Castle! Lord Guan Yu, you must return to the castle!
Take this. The attack at the floodgates was a diversion. I cannot allow this. I must return to the castle quickly.
It appears they've noticed her subterfuge. Hurry, take control of the castle.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Let's go. Is the castle still ours? Hang on, brave defenders. I am coming.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
I must be unprepared. How careless to fall for the enemy's trickery. By this blade, I shall make amends for my blunder.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act, while Guan Yu is on the back foot.
Take this.
It's no easy thing to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must flee, regroup, gather our strength. Forgive me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't take any more of this. We'll finish this another day.
Take this. Hold strong. I place my trust on my sworn brothers. Now, I shall do whatever is necessary. My sworn brother entrusted me with the castle's defense. So I will fight to my dying breath, even if I am the last man standing. I shall not fall.
The enemy officer
Shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend. I cannot give up.
looking rough.
Take this. Fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around.
We have it better than most, just being able to live out our days in peace.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's the...
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here? No holding back, am I right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself, after all. Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do. But I think It's finally coming together. Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. I'd appreciate that. I feel I can do so much more with you around. Let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
Pardon me a moment.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's even that. He must push harder.
Let's go.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Let's get serious. Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see it. Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now. Take it.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
See you. Time to act. Take time to act. Take this. How about this? Let's stay sharp. Take all my might. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. I see it all. Take this. All my might. How about this? Got this. Let's give it to them. Looking rough. Tables turned. Time to act. Easy. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take the rough.
Thank you.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Ziluan. I wonder if he's anything special.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair. It's the horse that Louis Bu rode. Ferocious and strong. Said to run 1,000 li in a day. And Cao Cao gave it to Guan Yu, an officer who surrendered to him. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing. Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu? Oh, I see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. I imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over. I had the same thought. As long as Liu Bei's whereabouts are unknown, there is little Guan Yu can do. If we can kill Liu Bei before Guan Yu finds him, then he will have no choice but to join us. That said, we are no closer to finding Liu Bei than he is. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous.
and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break. Why? I haven't explained it to you, have I? Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him.
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. Come on now. Surely you had realized. Anyway, it's great to be studying in a place like this. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future. And studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in. Well, on the battlefield, there are many things that are hard to explain. Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution. Which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel I can talk to you about anything. So, I should tell you. To be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even...
Thank you for responding to my call.
I would like to talk with you, if you don't mind. Alright, I'll just go ahead and say it. I've been thinking of ending my record-keeping work. But I didn't include any details in my letter, because I still feel a bit lost. Thanks to your cooperation, I've managed to collect a lot of battle records. And in the meantime, I volunteered on a number of battlefields and have gained some experience as an officer. Now that I have other duties to attend to, I find that I don't have the time to keep records. If I keep on like this, I will fail at both duties. It is not in my nature to do any less than my utmost. I feel it is right to hand my duties as record keeper over to someone new and inexperienced, as I used to be. As reluctant as I am to admit it, perhaps the time has come for me to permanently trade my brush for a sword. So my question is, will you join me in this next adventure? Really? Thank you. I was worried that giving up my role as a record keeper would make it more difficult to start a conversation with you. Anyway, this may have been a short discussion, but that's all I wish to say for now. How about we train together? Let us race one another to the training ground. I hope we can continue challenging each other until the day our Lord's vision is realized.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it. Yes.
Listen.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baimar Castle. Let's go.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baimar Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. Shall we march forward?
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing.
We cannot let this enemy officer
go to waste.
Has been defeated.
We shall send our troops to target him.
We march at once!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort.
Has been defeated.
That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baimar should be relatively on guard. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces are advancing on us. We must prepare to meet him in battle.
This territory
is
You have
ours.
done well to warn me. Men, prepare to counterattack.
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. Enough wisdom and courage. There is always a path to victory.
I see it.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
They've taken the fort at Yanjin? Cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim
The
it.
enemy officer has been defeated.
It's the time to attack.
Let's start the advance.
Could it be? No, that's not possible.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
Let's
get serious.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Everyone, you
think you are still enough?
Sash.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Those eyes.
Let's go.
Yes. You must be.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The resistance is futile. There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
I have conquered this area.
We fought our way out of a tight spot. Don't let up now.
Let's start the advance.
Take this. This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own. Cross here. Go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
Let's go.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
You should stop here to assess the situation. The time is right. You should attack now. Judge the situation poorly.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color the enemy officer by it has been defeated.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Afraid I've got no choice but to fall back.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Show everyone how it's done.
Easy.
There must be
enemy
something
officer
I can do.
has been defeated. This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. You weren't able to leave me in
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You truly are one of a kind.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall here. I must find a way to overcome this situation. This is the fate of all who oppose me.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Embarrassing. I seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
The enemy officer.
The enemy forces of Yanji are greatly diminished. We will finish them off in one final assault.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Stay sharp.
Conquered this area.
Looking rough.
My world falls to pieces here.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Take this. This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there.
There must be something I can do.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
I must find a way to overcome this situation. My world falls to pieces here.
More I can take.
I can't hold on much longer. I need a way through.
I cannot.
Afford to fall here.
Not loose. There must be something I can do.
How embarrassing. I seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must leave this battle in your capable hands.
I must find a way to overcome this situation.
The enemy officer
This
has
is
been
the
defeated.
fate of all who oppose me. So, my world falls to pieces here.
at a time.
Got this. Let's get serious.
I cannot afford to fall here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
There we go. Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To overcome this situation.
This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. Take this. I shall retreat and fight another day. All my might.
The enemy forces of Yanjin are greatly diminished. We will finish them off with one final assault.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. I have conquered this area.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A true warrior.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
At all. Why did it have to end like this? What? Wenshou has fallen. This is not possible. What happened?
Forward. Everyone, follow me. Now advance!
Take this! Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than this.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, my rule falls to pieces here.
Forward. Everyone, follow me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end this. Let's end this.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory is sweet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end this.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Judge the situation poorly.
Let's end this.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Let's go.
Take this.
Let's go.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence. I can think of little more.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Go! Claim another victory in the name of my brother.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take the drop! Best business. How can this be?
Take this. Take this.
I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Shou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side.
Let's go.
Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Let's go.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as...
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Chuha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Chuha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Chuha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Sounds like fights are...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt.
Take this, I see you. Looking rough. Yeah. Looking rough. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours. Take this. Now.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Looking rough. I see you. Looking rough. I see you. It's not over yet. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. There we go. Prepare yourself.
Got this. Now, rush.
All my might.
I'm struggling here. Gotta be quicker than that. Let's get serious. Let's go.
All my might.
Time to act. Got this.
There we go.
Let's get serious.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now we can rush. Take this.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose.
Not many people can read and write.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Take this! Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now let's go. All my might. Let's end this situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Time to act. Take that.
Not many people can read and write. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Take that!
All my might!
Enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Now, looking rough. Let's go. Take that.
All my might!
Gotta be quicker.
All my might! All my might!
Liberate you. I see you.
All my might!
Well done! Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated. Come at the right time.
Clan. Can you lend a hand here?
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker. All my might. Now, pressuring them. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. All my might. Let's go. I will break you. All my might.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Got this. Let's get serious. Looking rough. Take this. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. With all my might.
I'm making my way up!
Now. Now.
All my might. Easy. Gotta be quicker than that.
Now.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir!
Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? My thoughts exactly. Even a massive army cannot wage war without food or weapons. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
This town has gotten bigger now that
Lord
I think
Zuluan has just...
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, Let us test our strength once more.
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet. Magistrate said there was no man of renown.
Battle might break out again. Here's to hope.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age. Guys like me.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet. Yes, I've hardly slept at all, as much as it pains me to admit my failure to take care of myself. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuan Shao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with. Yes, the attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader. Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me. But I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style. That would be an entirely new source of embarrassment, and they would wonder why it's coming from you. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if I fall asleep on the way.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Chuan Yu Chong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well,
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go.
The time has come. Let's go. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. Alright, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts. The enemy is sending forward transport teams. Now is the time. Sever their supply line.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao, aim for their provisions.
Situation. The enemy officer.
We are at a critical juncture. I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you. I'm counting. Now advance!
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. Now, I've no other choice.
Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison! Bear witness to my power. Begin the advance! All my might!
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward. Gotta be quicker.
Deliver the provisions, everyone. Come. Let us attack with renewed vigor. Let's go. All my might. I shall lead the way. Everyone, pace with me. All my might. Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Enemy force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
The battlefront seems to be going well for us.
The enemy officer
Perhaps
has been defeated.
we should push on. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Wu Chao.
Let's end this. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Who's that? I've lost count already. There we go. Got this. Take this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Whoa. Nice try!
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, an expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
Now, let's go. I've been waiting for you. How about this? Let's go.
And I think this is
the enemy officer has been defeated.
What's a predicament?
Even so, I shall not abandon hope. Let's go.
Here we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Each one of Cao Cao's men is worth 10 of ours. We have no chance. We must retreat for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
And I judge the situation poorly.
This won't you? You may not be able
The
to
enemy
make it through
officer
this.
has been defeated.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
We're even matched. Still, keep your guard up.
The enemy officer
We were able to repel
defeated.
such a large force. I can hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't hold back.
Let's go. Take this. Let's go.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Let's go. I see you. Okay, let's get serious. Let's go.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Retreating's the last thing I want. Even so, I'm leaving the rest to you.
Looking rough. Take them. Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Looking rough. Got this.
All right. We saw this victory before it even happened.
Easy. We'll break it. Easy. It's not over yet. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see the position has been secured. Is ours. This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
Send soldiers over from the east.
Start the advance!
You cannot lose this position. Defend it with your lives.
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated. Now, let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Let's end this.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself. I knew I could count on you. A true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated. Let's go.
Pulling back for now.
Such impressive feats. You are truly a warrior with no equal.
Let's go.
This!
Bear witness to my power. Wait, I will break you! Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the fate of all who
This territory is ours. Now, rush. Let's go.
Ambush from Cao Cao's forces? They left the garrison undefended? We have to drive them back. All my might cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands, no matter what. All my might.
The surprise attack begins now. This may be our best chance to rout them. This is our chance to turn this battle around. Put all the officers guarding this area to the sword.
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on
The enemy
battlefield.
officer
We
has
shall
been
fight
defeated.
together with all we have to muster.
Lady of her standing would fight together with us? There's no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces.
Let's do quicker. Her at our side. Our spirits will remain strong.
Take that. Concentrate. Take that. The enemy officer has been
They
defeated.
are a veritable storm, shaking the house of Yuan and this area to their very core.
This territory is ours.
We can't go on.
All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done.
Let's go. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao. Now you've done it.
The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is greater than ever. Now the real fight begins.
Gaining outnumber is but a small hindrance to the strategists in our Lord's service. We need only let their
enemy
wits
officer
guide our blade
has been defeated.
We have the
This
upper hand.
territory
Keep up the pace.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Take that.
go. Take that. Now, looking rough. Take this. Now. Whoa. Now. Let's go. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Starting to get fatigued. I am ready at this rate.
Salsa! You have done well to come this far. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered. You should be armed. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth. And you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice. The fierce warriors that fight under my banner, 10 times their number.
soon. You know how deep my strength runs.
I must find a way to overcome this situation.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you?
You truly are one of a kind.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
There must be something I can do.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
I cannot afford to fall here.
I'm not exactly sure what happened back there. Better scram for now.
Judge the situation poorly.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this second.
Now, go forth and show me what you can do.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger. Make it this far. We've both exhausted our respective talents. True battle among battles. As such,
the enemy
I,
officer
Jung-Ru, shall put everything on the line.
I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not to fall back.
Everything I had till the very end. Although defeated, I've never been so light of heart.
While others merely boasted superior numbers, we displayed the superior skill. Terrible ways to dispose.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No longer in our midst.
Sacred protect us.
How about this? Attack! Move to the enemy horde!
Looking rough. When the tides crash down upon us like great waves, we cannot hold out much longer.
Make the next assault their last.
Oh my God.
I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
So we've lost him. No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zuluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. I understand your apprehension. But I suppose all I can do is earn your trust through my deeds. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Oh, so you know of Lady Zhen too? Her reputation clearly precedes her. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Well,